gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. Very quick break through the Star Ladder Invitational European qualifiers. Apologize that we're a little bit late into the draft. We had to take a short little break since we had such a quick finish to that last game. Or rather, not a quick finish, but a quick turnaround from the last game. I'm Lyrical, going to be joined as well by Aosin for our final round of 8 series, which is Effect versus NaVi. The new NaVi that now has Seneko as well, who is going to be joining them. It is still going to be PyCat drafting, but as Aosin, you mentioned earlier, it doesn't necessarily mean that everybody's ideas aren't being fully fleshed out. How you doing, though, man? You excited about this game?
Yeah, I mean, jokes aside, you know, it's always entertaining to see how new teams are going to perform, especially if there's a lot of hype behind the teams. And you know, looking at NaVi, they have a very talented roster, but they just need that little tweak to make them really get to the top. And well, here's hoping that Seneko is what they need. Yeah,
absolutely. He is obviously a very talented player. We've seen him, you know, you think back to like going into, what was it, TI 5, TI 6? I think it was TI 5. Where his Winter Wyvern play was that? Am I remembering this correctly?
I think that's correct. I think that's
10
correct.
seconds.
I don't remember which TI it was. It was one of those TIs, but he was doing really good in a game. At some point, Seneko played well. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Which is clearly
there's a lot of games where he plays well. So it's hard to remember. I mean, the most memorable one was he was playing Sand King and he managed to finish a refresher and he double epicenter, double burrow strike and team wiped.
What a guy. NaVi's what a player. Okay, well, I guess we don't really need to go too much into like how well NaVi has done recently. It hasn't been the best, but they have been able to come back from time to time and sort of show flashes of brilliance there. This Effect squad is a team that probably a lot of people wouldn't be super familiar with, but they're pretty...
5 seconds
I mean, it's the old Hellraiser squad. Is what it is. You got Afro Ninja, you got Sashlo, Sadoy, Arzikra. These guys have all been around forever. And I think for me, Afro Ninja's Puck is probably his strongest hero. And it's something that I feel like Hellraisers and NaVi used to play together a lot back in the day. And like Hellraisers were always bullied around. So there's a little bit of history there between these two teams.
Yeah, looking at this list, I do recall a lot of these players like being around for quite a long time. Just always hanging around, I'd say like tier 2.
Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna see like how they do against NaVi.
Oh, Troll is gonna be banned out now as well. I'm gonna do a couple of stream-related things, so I'm gonna let you pontificate about the draft and just incite us all as to what's going on with it.
So far, I mean, it just kind of looks like NaVi is counter picking at every turn. I think that Effect seems to be drafting what they feel like playing. Silencer is probably the only pick here. I feel that's kind of meant to counteract the Bat Rider. You know, if someone gets lasso, they actually can just global and then Dream Coil turn around a team fight, along with that Monkey King ulti. I feel like NaVi, I think Templar is okay altogether. Kind of felt like a counter pick for the Puck in case it was a 1v1 matchup mid, in which case Puck just gets annihilated, but they end up going back for that Ember Spirit, so I'm expecting to see an offlane Puck here.
Really? Oh man, that would be nuts. Yeah, I guess that does make sense though. I was well, because that's the thing is that Afro Ninja usually plays the Puck in the mid lane. I wonder if they were trying to bait out some type of reaction there or something. Regardless though, I like it. Excited to see how this works. Should it be quite good as well. I feel like the TA Bat Rider is just such a strong combo as well. Ooh, the Sven is the last pick. I'm just going to throw this out there. For a long time, I think that it was Effect that was running the Sven in the support role. I don't think that's what it's going to be here, but I'm just going to put that little bug in everybody's brain. And a Huskar last pick. What is going on?
Interesting. Well, I think with this idea Effect has, I can only imagine that they're trying to get Puck to 1v1 the Bat Rider, and they should be heading into the offlane with Silencer, Monkey King, and Sven. But unfortunately for them, Huskar Dazzle Earth Spirit is most likely going to destroy them. I don't really see how Silencer and Sven are going to be able to lane up against Dazzle Huskar. Like, even if you assume Earth Spirit and Monkey King are going to be off doing their own thing, this is not an easy matchup. And if you decide to go back into the safe lane anyways, then your Puck is going to be screwed.
Yeah. No, it's true. I guess the one thing that I would say is if Puck can somehow find a way to have a decent start, like, besides the Batrider, there's not a lot of great lockdown for him. Like, Earth Spirit's pretty good, but there's no follow-up afterwards. So, like, if he gets a Lincoln Sphere, he should be able to dodge a lot of the damage, I would imagine. But, yeah, it's tough. And I think that Navi's draft is just like, let's run down these lanes, let's find kills, and let's punish.
Prepare for battle.
So, early movement out. The Sashlo Puck is going to be smoked and does not look like they're... Oh, I love this ward. This is the one that I do too all the time. It's unlikely to get dewarded. They usually drop a sentry ward over here on this side, and then if you drop an observer ward there, you get a little bit of vision. Sentry, not so much. Oh my god, is Biver going to realize it though? Biver God? Ah, he doesn't go for it yet.
Yeah, we will have to see. Looks like they are just going to stick the Puck in the off lane.
Wow. Well, Mr. Monkey King going to run around as a chicken. You've got Sadoy playing Sven. He does love to play this hero too.
30 seconds.
I think it was them that played it one time with the support Sven for a little while, but clearly not what they needed in this game. And Dendy himself playing on the TA.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
I look at Afro Ninja.
Yeah.
All right. You look at his name. I mean, the first thing that comes to mind is I'm gonna call him Afro Ninja.
Yeah.
That is actually his name, right?
So this is the thing. I got flamed a lot for saying it before because the real pronunciation I can't do properly, but I tried to for a little while. And there were like 3 threads on Reddit that were like, can Lyricals please stop being a dumbass and just call him Afro Ninja? Because it's technically like aphonia or something along those lines, but I don't have the right inflection to say it. So I'm going to call him Afro Ninja as well.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah. It's fine. It's all fine,
wait.
sure.
One more clarification. Afro or Afro?
I'm going to call him Afro.
I'm going to call him Afro, just because it sounds cooler, right? I mean, Afros are just awesome.
All right, sounds good. I like it. We have too few Afros in this community, that's for sure. Roger, in the meantime, they get a little bit of a pull-off. The Batrider tried to pull it all the way through. General not able to make that work. And so with this pullback, actually denies out a decent chunk of experience to the Batrider.
Yeah, just going to head straight to the jungle. Not too much is going to be happening here. But at least it keeps the Monkey King at bay.
Oh god, Sashlo is actually taking a lot of harassment here from Biver. The constant chase and that poison touch doing a lot of damage. He has 6 tangos, so we'll be able to get a couple of CS here and there. He's playing it about as well as he can, though.
Yeah, unfortunately a little too far away from that range creep, but he's going to connect this pull. Yep. This is a very important pull for him. He needs to get that level 2 so that he has a way to dodge the poison touch.
Yeah. And in the meantime, there is another pull coming from General, so he's going to be able to find a little bit more room for himself as well. While Biver comes to try and get these denies, we'll be able to get the last hit, so it's not denied away from him. And now our Zeke comes in towards mid to try and apply a bit more pressure onto Dendy. Nicely played here so far in the early stages. Snako hasn't really been able to accomplish too much in this laning phase, although I guess anything about securing Dendy's farm is pretty good. As Biver is going to get chased down, as too is the Monkey King. Snako not able to match the Monkey King's early roaming potential.
Yeah, for this matchup, this TA versus Ember matchup, you got to make sure that the Ember doesn't get off to a good start. Oh, be careful.
Dendy, are you doing it? Oh man, that was really close. Afro Ninja almost went down there, and still might. He needs to be careful. But yeah, Shrine's probably going to be used by both players, I would imagine, although Dendy is sticking around a little while longer. Wants to make sure that the creep wave is on a good side.
Maximum efficiency.
Well, to make sure he doesn't miss out on any CS beforehand. And we'll pop that shrine, head back home afterwards. And this is also a good amount of time for General to take out his stacks while the lane got pushed out pretty far. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Sashlo taking some more damage, but he has played this offlane puck about as well as you can. Still only level 2 compared to the Batrider, who's shooting towards that level 4 mark. Although General is now going to try and push the Monkey King away so he doesn't soak up the experience.
Oh, they catch him out. There's a stun. Firefly does run out though, so...
Boundless. Stick.
No, they're going to kill him.
Oh, our Zeke. Yeah, he's gone. Nice play. First blood drawn. General's going to take a little bit of harassment too. But that does at least interrupt and slow down his stack taking. As Dendi will be able to secure... Ooh. Not only forcing Afro Ninja back and not to get his bottle recharged, but Dendi also gets a DD rune.
Yeah, and with this, I think Dendi is in a pretty comfortable position. He should have a large enough lead over the Ember Spirit so that he doesn't really have to worry about getting solo kill.
Well, a couple of things to note. You know, NaVi, they go for this Huskar Dazzle strategy to try and just make, you know, the early pressure across the map and cause issues. But if they do manage to get a global silence off in the team fight before that grave comes, I feel like there's a lot of potential there to abuse this Huskar pick and, you know, maybe get Sven on top of him and just blow him up.
Yeah, that's very possible. But I wouldn't put it past Beaver to like grave way ahead of time and predict something like that. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. Dendi pick off the Ever Spirit.
A nice little help there from his buddy, the Earth Spirit, and they make it work. But top lane, again, with Biver in the area, they're going to start to mount a little bit of aggressive play towards the Sidoi Sven, stacking up those sticky napalm stacks. Looks like they'll be able to back out. Stun connects. Jumping forward. They have a Boundless Strike to follow this up if they want to use it. Biver in the area as well. General forced to pop the Firefly. They still do have the Grave, and General should be able to walk away from this one, I think. Grave? Heal? What? Oh my god, he's taking so much. Down to 1 HP. Oh, no Grave skilled. Unfortunate.
That was a slight miscommunication. He actually would have lived if he got the heal from Biver, because I think Biver thought he was gonna die anyway, so he didn't heal him. But he asked him for a heal and had to move back into the lane to get it. And that allowed Sven to just get the extra stun out. Otherwise he would have lived. So a little bit of miscommunication, but that was a lot of commitment for a Batrider kill.
Yeah. Oh, totally. It's definitely good.
Oh my god, did you see that damage?
Oh, I was looking mid where Afro Ninja's about to go down. Where was the damage?
It was mid lane.
Okay.
He walked up to the lane, Dazzle heal bombs the whole wave, and he's just dead.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the fight recap. Yeah, he did 260 damage with Shadow Wave.
That's pretty great. All right, or rather top lane. They want to go again onto General, slow down this guy to the best of their abilities. He's building towards the drums. Can buy a component of it right now if he wants. And oh, unlikely to get away from that one.
That was so close. He almost made it to the side where Sven could have hit him one more time. Might have made it.
All right.
So despite General's great start, I mean, he got picked off twice now, and Shaklo is
Radiant's top tower is
caught
under
up now.
attack.
About the same amount of EXP.
And so, I mean, 3-2. It's sort of an interesting thing too with the puck off lane. We've seen it become more and more effective, particularly with this Monkey King when they both get level 6s.
Oh, RZ probably gonna go down here, being a little too greedy.
Well, nice little pickup for General. Taking something back. That was like 2 times where the Arcane Curse kept killing him. And now finally able to find a return kill onto that silencer. So a nice pickup there. But yeah, level 6s eventually going to be quite strong, I feel like. And I feel like if they can get a good amount of farm onto Roger, this Monkey King, actually might just be able to find a kill right here. There's the jump forward. They are going to get out the Arcane Curse, slowed up as well as a little bit off the mark. They can't quite catch up to him, and now Snakeo's showing up. Drops the boulder aggressively in their direction, but not enough mana right now for the stun. But yeah, as I was saying, if they can get like a basher on Roger in a decent timing, this team fight potential from Effect is really hard to deal with.
Yeah, definitely. But that's only if he can farm that much. I mean, it's already 9 minutes and he's only about to hit level 4, so very far behind in terms of levels right now.
Yeah. Puck hasn't had the greatest time. Again, it's offlane Puck, so it's pretty acceptable. As it looks like the stacking of the Ancients is continuing. The lost art. Nice phase shift.
But he's still under... Yeah,
he does have the silence. Oh, no way to help out. Yeah, I was wondering if maybe he could have orbed away and gone for something, but didn't end up working. And now you have Pycat with the armlet, ready to start knocking down towers. The Mask of Madness, built again for Sven. We saw this the other day. Did you like the build then? Very much?
I think the build itself is fine. It's just Sven as a hero, I'm not the biggest fan of.
Oh my god. Look at it. It's like before. You remember when this used to happen all the time?
Yeah, except the stack was like twice the size.
Well, you know what? You got a second stack of Ancients over here, so there you go.
Is true.
Twice the size. Easy peasy.
But he does have to wait for the next ulti in order to do that.
Yeah. I'd love to see them get another sack on that Ancients over there as well. I mean, because that's the thing, is that if you can get that Sven as farmed up as he previously was before, get that nice little injection of gold, in a lot of ways the hero's still going to accomplish what he did in the previous patches.
Look at mid lane. Look at Monkey King. Invis flying cluckles.
What a guy. All right, well, that was easily done. Yeah, occasionally you just end up, you know, zooming in on a courier as they find a kill up in the top lane. And
I'm sure we didn't miss much.
So
it's more important to watch the Monkey King.
Absolutely. So Pycat going for this early armlet and having it as well as the bring a Bassi up and online, it's sort of signaling the decision to want to try and pressure these towers early. Do you think that there's a strong possibility that Navi can just run down all the towers and end the game relatively quickly?
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, look at Effect's like current status. Silencer's not even 6 yet. Monkey King isn't 6 yet. There are no real big items on any of the cores to take a team fight with. Like Puck isn't even going for that Veil first. He's going straight for the Blink Dagger, and he's very far away from it. And Ember Spirit was completely shut down in the mid lane. Oh wait, it's because Ember Spirit is going for Veil, but yeah.
Okay.
This Monkey King is still in chicken form.
He's finally popping out of it now.
There you go.
I guess that's the thing too, is that it's hard for any of these heroes from Effect to make moves right now. Well, with the Monkey King, that's a way to make it work. And Dendi getting jumped on early, almost able to bring down Apple Ninja, and the Grave comes in. Roger, forced back again, is going to die to Biver. So, another pickup.
Does he need another heal? He needs a heal.
Oh my god, what?
He died to the curse with no heal. That wasn't really Biver's fault because he didn't have mana.
Okay.
But Pycat could have healed him. Pycat could have healed him with the inner vitality.
Be a pal, Pycat. Roll in towards mid. Afro Ninja going to end up jumping back. Does he burn down to the Magnetize? No, he has the Flame Guard up. He's going to be fine. Another kill down here in the bottom lane. It's happening all over the freaking map at once. But Navi, in the space of a couple of minutes, have lost both of their heroes in this timing where they would want to get very aggressive, and that slows down the Blink Dagger of the Batrider really heavily.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, definitely. He's well. I mean, he's only 400 gold off, but yeah, it definitely sucks that he wasn't able to get it right then and there. Sven going for the Sanjinasha as well. So it looks like this is the current go-to Sven build for teams that actually run it.
I think that they've both been CIS teams that we've watched that needed it too. Monkey King does have 6 now. General's going to go in and try and find the kill here. There's the flame break to push him back. Roger should be going down now. No way out of it for him.
I'll make you pay for this.
In the mid lane. They're going in for Roshan at the same time that they're trying to kill off Seneko in the mid lane. So NaVi taking full advantage of this. They will get Rosh, and with this Aegis, expecting a concerted effort towards one of the towers. Although, look at Dendi. Is the smoke gonna break? Do they realize that he's over here? Sashlo is moving back in. Dendi might get a little bit greedy here and try and just move right into him.
Nah, he won't do that. Oh, did the smoke break?
They spot it there, Zeke.
Yeah. You can kill Silencer, but Silencer's just gonna dodge. Sadoy. He's gonna go for Shocklow.
Oh god, jump away! Alright, good reactions. He gets out.
Just out of range of the meld side blade.
This'll come in handy.
Radiant's bottom
That was a very
tower
low
is under
percentage kill,
attack.
though. I don't think Shocklow is gonna allow him to hit him twice before phase shifting.
Right. Well, now we are looking at another instance of, you know, the thing I'll mention is that when we saw the Sven strat not work before, it was into a minus armor lineup, like heavy minus armor lineup. This time there's some of it from NaVi, but I feel like you're gonna have enough armor. Like there's no Slardar to just completely destroy Sadoy, so he should be able to survive through these fights pretty well, I would imagine.
He does have that Mask of Madness, so that does contribute to that minus armor. It just really comes down to how long the weave is on.
Rune of invisibility.
If it goes like the full duration, not even Warcry's gonna
Radiant's
save you.
top tower
Okay.
is under attack.
So now with Pycat building towards the Heaven's Halberd, weave on him. It is quite hard to take a fight here. There's the jump forward, Silencer in the mid lane, or Zeke is gonna get caught and pulled back in, silenced himself.
No.
Going down.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Still no blink for Puck. They don't have Sanjinasha done yet for Sadoy. This is a tough game.
Yeah, it really
Radiant's
is.
top tower has
And a lot of it really comes down to how well they did in terms of shutting down Ember Spirit mid.
Yeah. Wow. And another pick off here in the bottom. Effector just bleeding kills.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So,
Seneko, he's watching Sadoy. Wants some TPs to come in.
oh man, Sadoy in trouble and going to be brought down here. Might be able to turn. No, he's just going to drop way too much damage. Maybe they can find a kill on the Huskar, though. Everybody's CPing in. They want a piece of Pycat, and they're going to get it. So Aegis down. Monkey King ulti comes out now. Roger, he does have the Boundless Strike to set this off. There's the quick stun. Should be able to bring him down. Pycat going to eat it one. So they find something in return, burn through the Aegis. I think that's worth it for your Sven death.
Oh yeah, definitely. That was the Aegis, and you're behind as well. So, you know, he gives a decent amount of money. 521 gold going towards our Zeke.
And Sashlo finishes his blink now too. Off the back of that kill. So pieces starting to come into place, but NaVi still the ones that are dominant in this game. Is there, like, with the Blink Dagger now, can you start to take fights, or do you need to have, like, all your ultis up? You still have Dream Coil.
Under attack.
I think you can actually take a fight. Sven does a lot of damage as long as he has his ulti, and you do have that global silence to cover you. They just need to make sure that they can pick off the Dazzle during that global silence. Otherwise, they run the risk of allowing the Huskar to just demolish the
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, our Zink and Monkey King showing themselves. Meanwhile, Sven Is there any vision up here? They have vision over by the shrine, but they didn't quite spot out Sidoi. He backs out now. And with the smoke gank moving in, does not look like they're going to be able to find him. It's counter smoke gate coming in. They want to try and take this fight. Silence on to 3. Silence on to 4. Is it going to be enough? They have the magnetize onto all of them. Holy crap. This is a huge problem, but they're fighting by the shrine. Heals coming in. The stun connects onto NaVi. He is going to end up falling, so they take down 2. Sidoi turning, trying to fight. It was never enough. Dendi fell, but Pycat large. And they take down 4. Oh, man. And now, looking to try and take a little bit further. Seneko God.
That was the perfect initiation from Seneko, just breaking their smoke and silencing all 4 of them so that there was no global to respond with.
That fight looks so different if you can get the initiation from the Sven instead. Maybe like right there as well, the Monkey King, he was trying to jump to get some extra vision of the area, but by the time he was in the air, he was already silenced, so he couldn't break it up with Boundless Strike either.
I think they weaved him as well. And since they weaved him, they were able to spot him on the tree, and then he just two-shot him.
Wukong's command, Roger.
That is not how you want to walk up to a husband.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. It's all falling apart. Sidoi is there, but guess what? There's the Dazzle as well. Sidoi starting to drop, starting to fall. No way to stop it.
It's not over yet.
Afro Ninja, you're going down. The silence is there, but he's out of there. Triple kill for Pycat. Come at me. He wants to keep partying. Give this guy a rampage. You can grave him all that they want. He has another grave, too.
You can buy back, but you don't have an answer for a Huskar Dazzle.
And look at Biver. He knows what his job is. He's going to sit here smoked up. Going to have good positioning, and they won't be able to stop him.
All right. He's going to walk out.
Oh, man. Sometimes you get Huskard.
Yeah, that is still very much a thing.
Blessings. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And like the only hero that's really great at dealing with Huskard this game is Sven, and even he's not fantastic. Like, it's good, but it's tough. So
yeah, and there's no silver edges coming out from any of the other heroes because they're not really silver edge buyers.
Yeah,
so, yeah, Sven is like their only answer.
Oh God! Oh, Sidoi! Unfortunately, there's no answer to keep Sidoi alive through this, and he is going to get jumped. Tries to turn and fight. Never going to be enough. 48 seconds with no Sven. Yeah, this is looking like Navi's game to win.
And Pycat's looking towards that Satanic now too, and there's also Solar Crest. Look at Pycat, how do you deal with them?
There is nothing. It is a fortification. To what end?
Weave is coming up in 3 seconds, and then good luck trying to kill him.
Alright, chains down. Roger gets the ulti off. He is just gone. Dendi jumps forward, finds the kill. They're chasing for RZ. Pycat, unstoppable streak. General there. No more ulti for him, but it doesn't matter. 3 are dead. The game is over. Afro Ninja calls GG. And that is going to do it. Game number 1. Navi taking down Effect. And looking to do it in pretty good fashion. I mean, is this something where it's just because of the draft, just because of the Huskar? It was a great last pick. How do you change the draft if you're Effect?
You got to always keep, you know, that Dazzle Huskar in mind. But I think the bigger thing is that they were able to pull a lot of the focus away from Huskar. And if a Huskar Dazzle strat gets to a good start and you have no real answer for it, you're just going to get Huskar Dazzle. Like, they honestly had no way to deal with it. And Ember and Puck, like, your two biggest playmakers this game, both of them not having a good start, making it so that there's just no way to make it into the mid game.
Well, that's going to do it. Game number 1, like we said, Navi strike first, but will Effect be able to pull it back? I still think that the game is... the skill level between these two teams is closer than that game would suggest. Effect was one of those teams that showed up well at the Kiev Major qualifiers, and before that too in like the Star Ladder qualifiers and DAC qualifiers. They're a good team. They just need to make sure that they don't get out-drafted. So Game number 2 right around the corner. Stick around, everybody. Lyrical and Aosin, your 2 casters. We'll be right back right after this.
E-gaming bets, online betting for